I'm Jonathan. I'm the Drawn.
Oh, and I'm the games.
Who are you? How'd you get in my
I am
house?
the games.
What's your name?
Oh, Jordan. My name is Games.
Oh.
Obviously, I am the games.
Oh yeah, your middle name.
Specifically, Jordan Games.
Yeah, we've got a really fun show planned out for you today.
That's right.
And I'm glad you're all here so you can listen to us talk about stuff.
That's right. We're gonna talk about all sorts of fun stuff, right, Jonathan? We're gonna talk about what we did on the weekend, how much we partied,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
what it's like to be a man, all sorts of stuff.
Yes.
The man discussion. I don't know if we need to talk about being men.
Masculinity is an abstract concept to me.
Abstract. We're both skinny boys. We ain't got that many muscles, people.
Soft boys.
Soft boys.
Yeah, that's right.
So. Anyways, this is the Drawn to Games podcast.
Podcast Drawn.
Hashtag not sponsored by Bland Soda. Tell us about our hashtag not sponsored, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, bland soda. It's the blandest. It was formulated in 1932. It was so bland, people forgot it existed until today. And so the secret formula has remained intact. And it's still just as bland now as it was back then. So now it comes in a few different flavors. We got horseradish. We got
super bland.
And we also have LaCroix.
LaCroix. Oh, that is pretty bland.
Yeah, that's LaCroix is a
What is LaCroix?
It's just like soda water.
I hate soda water. I tried it once and I did not like it.
Yeah, well, my dad and my brother love drinking like carbonated water. They have a machine where they just put a jug of water, and then they like put bubbles in it, and then they just drink it plainly. Like you're supposed to put soda flavor packets or whatever in it, but they don't. I mean, sometimes they pour it in orange juice, but that's not the same as like soda.
I feel like I would not like sparkling orange juice.
Sparkling orange juice.
I don't like carbohydrates in my water juices.
Carbohydrates?
However you say it. I don't talk. You guys know this already.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now.
But we still love you anyway.
Oh.
How was your week, Jordan?
My week was alright. Mostly work and preparing for my vacation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Colorado, up in the mountains.
Rocky Mountain High.
Up in the mountains. Going to hang out in an RV park, I guess. Go ride me some bikes. Go hiking. It's gonna be a lot of fun. No skiing though, sadly.
No skiing, huh? Well, I mean, it's not quite the season for that yet.
You don't think, even in Colorado? Or does it not even snow around this time?
I don't know. I don't know too much about the Coloridians.
The Coloridians. I don't know if they want to be called that.
The Colodites.
The Colodites.
Yeah.
Boy. I don't know about that either. What have you been up to, Jonathan?
Well, I went on a vacation of my own.
Well, I haven't gone yet, but before me.
Oh, yeah.
Surprise vacation, too.
Yes, it was a very surprise vacation. I just, the family just wanted to take a trip, and I went for it, and I had a lot of fun. Got to talk to some family that I didn't see in a while. Ate some good food. We went to a show, and we also went to an art museum. It was great.
Oh, an art museum, eh? You like art museums for sure.
Yes, of course I like art museums.
I've heard them in the past.
I love Latin American conceptualism.
Conceptualism.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, I don't know much about art.
That's
I'm not
okay.
Much of an art guy. Well, that's the point.
That's why I'm the art guy.
It's half and half. Anyways, beyond that, as you can guys maybe tell, I have new audio somewhat. The problem with the Yeti I have is it picks up too much outer noise, especially with this air conditioner. It picks up too much, so I switched to a headset So hopefully everything sounds a little bit better.
It does
I don't know. What
sound
do you?
better, at least on my end.
That's good. I just trying to get as much to not pick up as possible, pretty much.
It's working.
But you might be able to hear my mouse clicking. But what
Mouth
are you gonna do?
clicking.
You can only do so much. No, a mouse. Whatever I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you would be like clicking noises like the Last of Us zombies. Like,
That's not what it sounds like at all.
what does it sound like then?
I can't do it. I'm just saying you can't do it either. I'm making a point. Duh. Like, oh yeah.
Duh. Oh yeah. Something
Duh.
else. Oh yeah. Me and a friend entered an art contest and we won.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it was for this show called Chuck Chicken. It's a Malaysian show. It's an Eastern Asian show. Whatever. It's for all of those people over there. But the full season of it is on Netflix. So a
It's
friend.
called Chub Cheesin'? What?
It's called Chuck Chicken.
Oh, Chuck Chicken.
Yeah,
Weird.
and it's like this. I don't know, this kid show about a chicken who knows kung fu and fights evil and stuff. But like
Huh.
it's got a really small following, at least in the U.S. In over there, it seems very popular. Popular. So like, me and my friend were like, let's enter this art contest because he likes the show more than I do, truthfully. But it was you had to make a fan character, and of like, and then you'd have to just submit it and tell a description of what they do. And so we made like a fan character, or no, he made the fan character. I just like I colored it in. See, he did the drawing and I did the colors.
Oh, that's a good
And
combination.
yeah, and so we won. We were I guess there were only two entries maybe, because
It's not much.
I think there was supposed to be a third prize winner, but they only showed two entries, so maybe there will be more entries in the next phase of the competition.
Oh, when will that be?
I don't know. It's gonna be happening for a couple of months. So if you wanna submit your fan character to the Chuck Chicken Facebook page, go ahead and do that. Maybe you'll get a prize. My friend got all of the prizes though because I think he appreciated it a lot more than me. He got a pillow and an action figure
Of what?
of the main character.
Oh man, I've never heard of this show.
Oh yeah, no one's heard of it. It's very obscure. You probably
Is it
have
on
never heard
YouTube
of
or
it.
something?
Yes, it is on YouTube.
Oh, that's why. There's so much stuff on YouTube nowadays. It's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah, but I think it's a fun series nonetheless. I think it's fun to watch just on a rainy day.
Huh. Well, then maybe one day I'll check it out. No promises though.
No promises.
Go.
No promises.
Well, other than that, we've been trying to set up our streaming, at least on the Elgato. We've been doing it on the PlayStation, but I don't know. Well, other than the Elgato, we've been having a lot of problems with that.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think it might be to do with my CPU. I was trying to find out. We need to do stream again so we can find out what's going on. But yeah, we can do it directly from the PlayStation, but it just doesn't look as good. You can't really have a good setup. So I don't know. We need to do some supporting and find out what's going on. Or at least I do, I guess. It's
yeah.
hard whenever you're not here though, because I can't really find out myself.
Yeah, if you want to help Jordan become a super streamer on Twitch, you should contact him immediately. Add him on
Contact
Twitter.
me. I don't know what they're gonna be able to do, but alright.
They're gonna be able to fix all of your problems.
Oh yeah, man. I wish. I have a lot of problems, guys. If you can solve all my problems, please contact me on Twitter. I'll pay you in $0.00. Anyways, now we're gonna move on to our news segment. Let's find out what's going on in the world, Jonathan.
Yeah, there's a
There's a couple
whole
stuff going on.
yeah. No Man's Sky came out with a
Well,
new
next.
update.
Is it DLC or is it just an update?
I feel like it's just a big update, but
It should be. If it costs money, that'd be pretty crazy. For as
yeah.
little as you get anyways.
Yeah, they added a limited multiplayer feature where it's not like the entire galaxy. It's not like you can hook up. I mean, you can link up with four other friends on Steam, and then they can join like your server, but it's not going to be like the entire world. So like if you're exploring the galaxy and if you wanted to do some missions with some friends, uh, that's that's what you would do. You would just link up with like, your friends online, not just like strangers.
So is it in third person now? I saw some gameplay and it looked like it was in third person.
Yes, they did
I'm
add a
kind of
third
confused, or at
person.
least a choice. Oh, okay. I was just kind of confused about that. Of course, there was supposed to be multiplayer before, but I guess they lied about it. I don't know. To
I don't
me, all
know.
the
Maybe
lying and stuff, I don't know. I didn't buy it. It
I
just seemed kind of.
I don't know. Did they
Off.
really lie? Maybe they just didn't know like how to implement that. So it was a feature that they wanted to explore, but they didn't end up doing.
I, I guess I don't know. Well, no, they had. He said there was co-op and multiplayer in it, or at least co-op.
Like at the
He
launch
said you could meet up
date.
with friends. But he said it'd be really hard to find your friends, but people found each other and they couldn't see each other, so there turned out there was no co-op.
Hmm. Yeah, it's that was so long ago. I don't even
Oh
remember.
yeah, it was wild. And you know what's crazy is the game was still $60. It was not worth $60,
In your opinion, maybe it
in my
wasn't.
opinion, of course.
Maybe it wasn't, but I think like maybe if like it came out without so much hype, people would have been like, "Yeah, this is cool."
Yeah, but $60 is still kind of crazy. I don't know, to me. To
because
me,
because all
Misa.
because all games should cost only $10.
Misa not play No Man's Sky. Misa, Jojo.
Huh?
It's Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars, Episode
Well,
1.
yeah,
Well, I tried my best.
yeah, you
Not come
did
out well.
you did try your best.
I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm getting all turned around. People keep deactivating things. And Jonathan can actually watch me play now, which is nice.
Oh
So now when I
yeah.
say something crazy is going on, now he'll know. By the way, I'm playing Sven co-op, and it said what I was playing. It's some Half-Life mod, I think.
Oh
Not too
yeah.
bad. Kind of a bunch of random things you can do.
We should. There was a Gary's mod that we should play.
I don't know if I want to play with all the 12-year-olds.
No, you could just do it. We could just do it by ourselves. We could just like find a thing.
Oh, what just happened?
Well, I'll tell you about it later. Anyways,
Yeah.
speaking of online shenanigans, did you hear about that game that uh that game that was mining cryptocurrency from people?
Cryptocurrency. You told me about it. I'm still not really understand what's happening.
Okay, so like there is this game on Steam and I mean there was a bunch of like quote unquote fake games uh but this latest one actually my used your CPU and your memory while you were had the game open to mine cryptocurrency. It was called Abstraction. It was just like a simple platformer online, and I don't know. You could just you're a cube and you just jump from one platform to the other. But as soon as you opened it, like uh, it like it just used um like whenever you had it running, it would just like give like it would just mine cryptocurrency. That's basically it. And
Just online?
yeah,
Oh, I thought it meant from people. But no, just online, I guess.
yeah. I mean,
Huh.
you're still using someone's CPU and GPU to
Yeah.
like
That's crazy.
yeah. Anyways, it
Did they
was
go to jail?
no, they wasn't. I don't think they were. Uh, I don't think anyone went to jail, but they did remove it from Steam. So for scamming. So I don't think they'll be on the marketplace anytime soon.
Well, I imagine. Not based on all that interesting stuff going on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. People hacking the system.
Yeah, but
You
don't.
gotta watch yourself.
I guess like I don't know. Cryptocurrency is a weird business. Or do you have any bitcoins?
No.
Why
I
not?
don't think I'm ever going to have any bitcoins.
You should have invested in it 20 years ago.
Oh boy. What are you, what are they? I don't know what they call the people who overhype bitcoins.
I don't know.
I think it's only old people now that care about bitcoins, isn't it?
Mm, no, there's like some rich 20-something entrepreneurs who are always like, I'm gonna invest in Bitcoin and I'm going to get rich and I'm going to do stuff with it. Um, I think. I mean, Bitcoin is another discussion, but I do think
I don't think we should discuss Bitcoin.
it's a.
It's dropping into a pot we don't want to drop into. Oh.
Join us next
man.
time for our Bitcoin episode. We talk about how video games are the next Bitcoin.
Oh boy. Why would these be the next Bitcoin?
Because
What? Short.
loot boxes.
What's happening?
What is happening?
Anyways, so tell us about this new Nintendo Labs kit.
Yeah, the new.
I've heard about it. Vehicles?
It's all about vehicles.
Vehicles?
It's gonna
what
be
kind of vehicles?
There's gonna be a steering wheel. There's gonna be a submarine, and
Whoa.
you can visit all of these cool locations. There's like a plane. That's basically it. More toys for the Nintendo Labo, and it looks really cool. I think the people will be able to. I'm more excited about all of the customizations that people will do.
How much have they made off the Nintendo Lab?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
They must be doing pretty well to include all these add-ons.
Yeah.
Or at least I think so. Man, I don't know. It doesn't interest me very much.
It doesn't. I think this is the future of education.
I mean, yeah, for kids it'd be interesting for sure. I mean, check out all your creative energy and put it into this. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Not my kind of thing.
Not your cup of tea.
I'm not creative enough.
Not. Let me pour you a cup of tea on the Nintendo Labo.
Nintendo Labo. You can do tea on Nintendo Labo?
Yeah, the thing I showed you in last episode, tea time, where you pour like a cardboard teapot, and then the screen lights up as you fill it. Anyways.
Huh. They've made a lot of interesting stuff, especially what I saw of the little bit I saw.
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting, I must say. Like I said, not my cup of tea.
A cup of tea!
Keep talking about tea. I don't know why I keep talking about tea.
Maybe you should drink some.
I don't want no tea. Get out of here.
Coffee boy.
All I want is my hashtag not sponsored energy drink. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
You remember the old WarioWare on Wii?
Yeah, I do remember the old
Well, they're
Wario.
releasing a new WarioWare.
What?
WarioWare Gold.
What's so gold about it?
I don't know. Isn't the cover gold? I think it's coming on the Switch, though, isn't it?
It's...
Is it Switch or 3DS?
I thought it was 3DS.
Oh, that sucks. That'd be cool if it was a Switch. You know, the Wii one was my favorite, because we played the Wii U one, and I remember we didn't have as much fun with that one.
Yeah.
As the Wii. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the micro games really what drive the WarioWare. And they are back in this edition of WarioWare. I mean, I guess the cover is kind of gold. It's more yellowish. I guess you can't really.
You know, that counts as gold, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of gonna be a collection of micro games all through the WarioWare history, and all of your favorite characters are back, like Ashley and Dr. Crygor and Anna and Kat.
I really don't remember many of these characters. They were in the intros, though, right? Or their levels?
Yeah, they're staples of the Wario universe.
I know. I've only played 2 of the games, so I'm very forgettable. I forget these darn things.
Oh, and the cool thing is that it has amiibo functionality.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
I didn't think Meeples were still a thing, but I guess they're making a lot of money off of it. So why quit making it?
Yeah, I
I don't
think.
know. I don't collect that, no, toys or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. But I
What?
like the action figure part of it. So the amiibos, what they do is that when you scan them, Wario will draw a picture of each of them, and there's like a unique picture for each amiibo scanned. So it's
Huh?
pretty cool.
That's
It's
interesting.
kind of cute. Wouldn't you
That's
want
interesting.
Wario to draw a portrait of you, Jordan?
I don't know if I care that much.
You don't care for Wario
I
and
don't
his.
care about anything.
Wow, look at this
I'm edgy.
edgy nihilist here.
I'm an edgy mofo.
Thanks, Nigel.
Nigel. Why Nigel?
I don't know. That's just the first name that popped into my head.
Well, aren't you interesting?
Yeah, I am interesting.
Nigel from, what was it, the Thornberries?
Ha ha ha. Oh yes. What? I can't remember what his voice sounded like,
You were trying your best. I think he does laugh decently, at least.
but.
Anyways, moving on. They announced an elite PS4 controller, quote unquote, from Scuff.
Stuff.
Have you ever seen the elite Xbox One controller?
Seen it? Yeah. It's
I use it on a PC right now. It's basically made of metal and magnets, and you can demagnetize everything. The D-pads can be demagnetized, taken off, put it with something else. It's really easy to do everything. And that itself cost about $150, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I do remember like when it first came out, they had to recall a bunch of them because they weren't working properly.
Yeah, they work now. The one I have is kind of here. Hang on, let me show you. But the new PS4 Elite controller is basically sort of like that. It's made of metal and it's got grips on the back. But everything just seems cheaper in a way. Uh, it. I don't know. Let me show you.
In what way, Jordan?
I should have looked this up beforehand, but I forgot.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll cut it out. Let me find it. Okay. Okay, here. This is the Scuff Vantage controller. So I'm assuming it's made of metal. I'm not exactly sure, but you kind of have the same grips as that. You have grips on the back, but it's 170 wired, but it's $200 wireless. So you thought the Xbox One Elite controller is expensive?
Oh.
This thing is $200.
It's very pretty.
But it looks like it's a lot harder to take it because it's not magnets, it's just in there. So you have to force out the thumbsticks and stuff like that.
We in there, yo.
And instead of buttons like the Elite controller, you have to actually physically move the triggers to make them quicker and stuff. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem as premium as the Elite controller, and it's more expensive, which makes no sense.
Oh, well, you gotta put in that touch bar.
Oh yeah, it's for audio. It's just dumb. I don't know. It's just too expensive. $200 is a lot to ask. I think there needs to be like a $120 one that doesn't have back pedals or buttons or anything. It's just a really good feeling PS4 controller, in my opinion. I think that would be good, but what are you gonna do?
Make your own controller. You can
Oh, online.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be good.
Maybe it'll
We'll see
be
what
bad.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. We'd rather be good, wouldn't we?
I don't know.
Wouldn't we? I
Don't
don't know.
Haven't you ever felt like you wanted to watch someone crumble and burn?
Crumble and burn. No, what are you talking about? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Oh, the company.
Uh,
I don't care. I don't care if Scuff goes under. I've bought a couple of their controllers and they just end up breaking. What happened? Did you get lost?
nothing. Yeah, no. I was I was fixing this thing on my drawing.
Wow. Anyways, so they recently were playing or they had out the Black Ops 4 beta, and you know how much I don't care about Black Ops 4.
Yes, yes.
After they took out the campaign and made $60 and stuff. So I didn't pre-order it, I didn't get to play it, but I was watching some gameplay of it, and yeah, I mean, it just looks really bland. I mean, there's not much else to say other than that. It just looks like the same Call of Duty game, but for way more expensive for some reason.
I mean, isn't that the formula?
Yeah, I guess they've all been the same, haven't they? You think they'd innovate at some point or something, but no. I guess they're making buttloads of money. Why change it?
Yeah, if I found something that worked and I made a ton of money off of it, I would totally sell out.
Well, that's good to know in the future of our hashtag not sponsored podcast.
And as I sip
right,
like,
everybody. Once a sponsor comes around, Jonathan's just gonna jump on it for the extra podcast money.
Yeah, it's like watch me as I sip my bland soda.
You think they'll let us go extreme with the advertising? Can we get a Call of Duty and go pro? What's up, everybody? Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Is that your bro voice?
Battle Royale!
Oh wow.
So I'm ready.
Oh wow,
Fuck
it feels
campaign.
like
Screw it! Multiplayer! Anyways.
It feels like what happened to I feel like I just
make
lost
myself
you
laugh.
into like another I like stumbled into another dimension.
Jonathan's going robot on me. My bro voice broke his internet. You see what happens, everybody? You went robot for a second.
Oh, sorry.
My bro voice broke the internet.
Yeah, it sure did. It almost broke my spirit.
Well, you don't like my bro voice?
No, I
The
did.
heck?
I do like your bro voice.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
just it's too powerful.
Too powerful. Don't worry, everybody. I'll get a costume together for my bro voice, and I'll be ready.
Oh my god. Oh, I would love to see a stream with that.
Alright, we were gonna do that eventually. Alright, anyways, moving on. We're gonna go into some movies.
Movies.
So apparently, James Gunn got fired for what was it? Bad texts or Twitter tweets, wasn't it?
Yeah, or it was some pretty bad, tasteless stuff back in like years and years ago.
Years and years ago, you say?
Yeah, there's just like there's some I don't know, rape jokes and pedophilia.
Oh gosh.
And they were just like really tasteless jokes. I feel like maybe he should have like. I mean, the thing is that I think there wasn't really a good move here because it was so sudden. I think they should have, I don't know, had like a little bit more of an investigation because. You know, I'm not a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but I know people who are. And I think it was a little too harsh to fire someone over something they said years and years ago when it seems as though they have tried to make like... It
seems like a lot of people are supporting him, so it may
Yeah.
not have been that bad.
I mean,
it was so long ago it didn't make a difference anymore.
I mean, we have all said it's dumb stuff.
Yeah.
In younger days.
Back when we were youngins.
I mean, of
I
course.
Never said anything dumb.
I mean, of course.
You know me.
Never ever.
Of course not.
Never ever.
Too small.
I mean, James Gunn is like an adult man. He was an adult man when he made those tweets. Dan Harmon also got like fired from Rick and Morty. Anyways, he's like another sort of thing happened with him. Over this skit he made on YouTube where he was sexually assaulting a baby.
Well, it was just a joke, wasn't it?
It was just a joke, still kind of tasteless.
I know it was a long time ago, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. What do you really talk about when you go into dark humor
What
territory?
I don't know. You could maybe not that. I don't know. I'm not the moral judge. I'm not the...
Yeah, I don't know. Especially with Disney.
Disney
They're
is the
very, I
moral
imagine
judge.
they're really picky about that kind of stuff. So once you become a director, delete everything.
Yeah, you
Delete it
can.
all.
You're not allowed to have any social media whatsoever, and
Oh yeah.
you can only do email lists. That's what I'm gonna do when I make it big.
Yeah, when our podcast goes big, guys, and we start going to our conferences or conventions for our what do they call it?
Conventions,
Well, yeah, conventions, but then
panels.
yeah, panel. When we have our Drawn to Games not sponsored panel, gotta make sure nobody asks us about our bad tweets in the past.
Oh yeah, I have a ton of bad tweets.
Well, you got a million tweets, so you might as well just delete everything.
Oh yeah, just start fresh. I've been thinking about that. I have to clear out all of the shit posts so that employers won't see that I'm not professional.
Your employers? Well, we're our own employers.
Oh yeah, I make my own economy. That's right.
Jonathan doesn't think we're gonna make it big.
I don't know.
Right.
I think I like to think of this as an opportunity, but one that is not monetarily supporting me at the moment.
That's true. I guess you know much choice right now. Anyways.
But
James...
I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyways, moving on from James Gunn, we've got a bunch of trailers that dropped. Have you seen all these trailers?
I haven't seen all of the trailers, unfortunately. I mean, I've seen half of them.
Yeah, well, there was a couple of DC ones. There was Shazam I saw, which looks pretty good. I watched Wonder Woman, and I thought that was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or I enjoyed it. I mean, more than, I guess, the other ones. Have you seen, how many of the DC movies have you seen?
None.
Really?
Actually, none. I have zero interest in the DC movies. It's kind of like how I have zero interest in Marvel movies, but even less interest.
Do you watch a lot of movies?
We only have so much time on this earth, so I want to make sure that the movies that I watch are worth my time and money. So I don't normally go out of my way to watch things that I just see. Oh yeah, I like this. It's usually movies that I'm like, yes, I am going to see this, and I'm going to like it, or like this is going to be a good movie. So I don't usually watch movies that are like bad.
Bad for your soul.
Yeah. Or like if I have no interest in a movie, I'm not gonna go see it unless someone asks me to go see it with them.
Yeah, well, anyways. I watched the Shazam trailer. It looks pretty good, like I said. Yeah, there was an Aquaman movie trailer, which looks okay. It looks like, I don't know, they've been getting better.
Yeah, he's very wet. It's gonna be a lot more wet in this coming movie.
Okay. I guess it's true. Well, I don't even know how it works. They can talk underwater.
It's
Do they get wet?
telepathy.
Telepathic?
Yeah,
Telepathy.
Telepathy.
That's what it is. So you can't talk either sometimes. Ha!
No, I mispronounced that on purpose so that you wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
It's true.
We've got the edgy Teen Titans. Did you watch that trailer?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm more excited.
The edge. You're talking about over-edging your movie, your show.
It's because edge sells, drama sells.
Oh, man. And then, now Robin's a good-looking teen boy, so all the teen girls will watch.
Oh, Robin.
But why would they watch that? What intrigues them about teen girls? They're not gonna watch this and be like, yeah, now I want to watch Teen Titans because of Robin.
I know teen girls, and I do know that they don't want this Teen Titans.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna flop. They'll probably do pilot, and then it'll just get canceled. So who cares?
Well, hey! Did you hear what happened at the end of Teen Titans Go? Spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh, they ended the series?
No, they didn't end the series. So, at the end, they showed a scene from the original Teen Titans in that original style, and then Robin was like, I think we did it. We found a way back. So they're hinting that they're gonna reboot the series in its former glory instead of the Teen Titans Go style.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna be mad because the Teen Titan Go people are probably gonna make it.
Oh, I don't know. Teen Titans Go is good though.
Yeah, most people don't agree.
I
I mean, I don't really care because I don't really watch Go, or I kind of watch the original, not too much though.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was really surprising for them to.
Jonathan, look at this meme.
What?
It's a goofy Sonic.
Oh, this sucks.
What's that from? What is that meme? I can't remember. I thought
What?
I've seen it. I've seen the meme.
What was what from? What?
I'm on Reddit, so
I'm sorry. What? You cut out for a second. What were you saying?
I said I've seen that meme. I don't remember. I'm on Reddit, so I see it.
It's from that
Memes.
dumbass Ugandan Knuckles meme.
Ooh, you got really hard mad at it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Anyways, how do we get out of this? Oh, whoa, that was weird. All right. What are we talking about? I got all twisted up. Oh yeah, they're also bringing out Glass.
Yeah.
You need to watch.
I still need to watch.
Unbreakable and Split.
Yeah, I still need to watch those movies. I mean, maybe I don't need to, but like, I think I should.
Too bad I'm not over there because we could just watch it together.
Yeah.
I guess we maybe still could.
I don't
There
know.
might be a way to.
The reality angle is gonna be shifted.
Yeah, I don't really watch too much of it because I don't want to spoil. I don't really watch a lot of trailers.
Oh, yeah.
anymore, especially for with movies I'm excited about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm excited. I've seen Unbreakable and Split, so I'm very interested in this. And I guess the twist at the end of Split is kind of ruined now.
Yeah. Spoiler
So-
alert, by the way.
Yeah. Well, there's not much you can do. I mean, if you see the trailer for Glass, I mean, it's already spoiled.
Maybe not.
Glass.
Maybe you're just the person who just forgets what happens in movies very easily.
Short-term memory loss.
That's Finding Dory for you. Oh, yeah. Did you see that video where it's Finding Dory and Split are the same movie?
God. No, I didn't see that video.
No, it's a good video essay by Jenny Nicholson. You should watch. I'll link it to you later.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, beyond that, in other movie news, we also have a meme movie.
A meme movie?
It is the meme movie, the Slenderman movie.
Oh, that
You wanna talk
meme
about-
movie.
You want to talk about movies looking bad? Woo!
I have never wanted.
I didn't know what's going on in this movie. I'm very confused, but I don't know much about Slenderman, so perhaps I cannot judge.
You don't know much about Slenderman. What? I thought you played Slender. That's all you need to know about Slenderman.
That was a long time ago. That video has been deleted.
Oh.
Well, it's not deleted. It's a ghost.
I mean, Slender is kind of a ghost. Nobody plays Slender anymore.
I know. Why did they make the movie now? It doesn't make any sense.
Remember
No,
when
nobody's playing this game anymore.
YouTube used to be flooded with Slender plays? Did you remember that? It seems so
Once-
long
I think-
ago.
Once Five Nights at Freddy's came out, I kind of killed it off.
Oh yeah. Are you saying Five Nights at Freddy's is the new Slenderman?
In terms of what?
I don't know. Just in terms of
Popular?
yeah, being popular, I suppose.
Basically.
This truly is the Slenderman of creepypastas.
Oh, man. I don't think... What did Slenderman start off as? Just a game? It was a game. It wasn't a creepypasta at first, was it?
No, it was a creepypasta.
Oh, really?
That's how all of these games started. It's a creepypasta. It was just a bunch of photos edited so that there was like this tall, skinny man, and they made a story that he would kidnap kids, and the mythos just sort of grew from there.
Huh. Interesting. Did
Uh,
not know that.
you need to read more creepypastas.
Oh, boy. I've read enough. I mean, when I'm at work, I'll read them. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Anyways.
Halloween's gonna come up soon, so maybe we should do a creepypasta special or something.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Do a segment. What? You'll have to do horror drawings for our podcast that month.
Oh no, horror.
How good are you at horror?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it'll be a good test.
I can make very upsetting things, but
That'll be our horror month. We'll do horror games for the podcast and the streams, and it'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds good.
I'll have to get a costume.
What are you gonna dress up for this year?
We'll find out. I don't think we have any horror stores around. I guess I can go to Walmart.
Walmart.
Dress up as a edgy teen for Teen Titans. Edgy Teen Titans. I'll dress up as a emo boy.
F Batman.
That's so dumb. And what? I don't understand why he's killing people in that. Because it's Dick Grayson.
Because he's
I don't understand.
I don't know. I can't explain
That's
the reasons
dumb.
why fictional characters do the things they do. That's
All
for
right,
the
let's
internet to
get
decide.
off this movie stuff. Oh, Jonathan, tell us about this game jam results. You know, we talked about it last time. I'm interested. What's going on?
Yes.
Who won? Well, not one.
So the game jam, my first game jam, summer 2018 edition. You may have remembered talking about it a few weeks ago. Well, all of the entries are up, and you can go play all of them now.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to play some, but I didn't play any.
Oh.
I forgot about it. You didn't play? Did you play any?
I mean, I played like a few, but I wasn't able to get through them all. Of course, there's 117 entries, so
Yeah,
there's probably something that you'll like in here.
Yeah,
and there's
we'll have a link in the description if you guys want to play any of them.
Yeah, but like I was really surprised at like the amount of variety. I'm always surprised at the amount of variety that comes out of these jams. Cause I mean, you have a couple of them which are just like proof of concepts. Like they're not done at all, but you can see what they were just working on for 2 weeks. Some of the art is like pretty cute, and some of it you can just see that it was really someone's first time making a game, and you can't help but feel a little proud of them for doing that.
Did you make a game?
No, I tried making a game once, as I said before, but I couldn't finish it. I don't know how to manage my time well.
Well, at least you tried, I guess.
Maybe
a bit. I'll have to check some of those games out.
I don't know.
Discuss it next podcast.
Yeah, some games that I played were Micro Mars, Covalence, and Dead Mall Side Scroller.
Dead Mall Side Scroller, like Death. No, it's Darth Maul.
Yeah, and I just picked those games just purely on like the purely on like the aesthetic of it, and it looked pretty cool. But there's some like visual novels in there that I have on my backlist with really cute art that I'm probably gonna play.
Yeah, check it out sometime.
Yeah.
So, moving on from that, I hear there's a new Kirby game coming out.
No, it's not a new Kirby game. It's
What?
just
No, new Kirby game.
No, it's not a Kirby game. It's
What are these Kirby whispers I've been hearing about?
it's the new Dream Friends for Kirby Star Allies.
So what is Kirby Star Allies? Is that 3DS or Switch?
It's a Switch game.
Oh, okay.
It's about, well, I don't know. It's just about Kirby making friends with the enemies. You can make people your friends. And it's really cute. It's just another Kirby game. I thought it was really cool.
Just another Kirby game.
Yeah. Like,
I haven't played a Kirby game in a long time. I think I played one.
oh, yeah. Kirby games are always solid.
Yeah, they're all co-op now, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Too bad I don't have any friends, so, you know.
Oh, Jordan.
What? That's not true.
I mean,
How many friends do you have?
I have at least 12.
12. Well, how many of them do you actually see in person?
5.
Cut down. 5? That's 5 too many.
No,
How many of them do you hang out with?
I don't hang out with anyone. I'm a hermit.
Oh, so
I mean, do you mean online or in real life?
real life.
Oh, yeah, no.
I thought you were talking about like work friends. I was like, I don't count my work friends.
I don't talk to people at work. They just sort
Yeah.
of exist next to me.
That's too bad. I should go work there.
Oh no, I mean
We can
like
start rumors.
no, I'm kidding. I do work. I do talk to my
Oh, good.
coworkers. It's like impossible not to.
Well, yeah, you're in retail, so we're all in retail.
Life is just a big retail store if you think about it.
Yeah, I'd rather get an office job.
Life is just a big office job if you think about it.
Oh my goodness, what is this positivity?
Yes. Yes, I am serious. And anyways, the
I'll
new
talk about
Dream
this
Friends
thing.
are like they are Adeline and Ribbon, which haven't been in a Kirby game since Kirby 64, so we're all happy to have them back. We've got DeRoach from Squeak Squad, who hasn't been in a Kirby game since Kirby
Son of a
Mass
guy, guys.
Mass
That's my
Attack, so
hashtag, not
we're all
supposed to
happy
be.
to have him back. And then there's also Dark Meta Knight from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
What happened?
And I don't know why he's a
Uh-oh, you went
What?
robot on me.
what.
You're talking about us, our Kirby friends.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Meta Knight and the Dark Meta Knight, and I don't know why he's a Dream Friend, but I'm happy he's here because he's an evil person. Hello? Hello?
He's still there.
Hello? Hello?
I
Hello?
think he completely
Hello?
got out from me.
Hello?
I don't know what is
Hello?
going on.
I don't know what's going on. It looks like the transition. Anyway, so
Anyways,
Jordan,
what's that?
what did you
What have
play?
we been playing?
Yeah, what have
we
you been
playing?
What have you been playing, man?
What have we been playing?
Where-
I have played. I haven't played this in a while, but God of War, the new PS4 one. Have you seen anything about it?
Oh yeah, I like pretty much watched the Let's Play of it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, I haven't played a hack and slash in a while, and this is kind of hack and slash RPG type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed it quite a bit. I haven't 100%ed it or anything. I did some of the extra story stuff, but I haven't completely. Well, I've done all the story stuff. I mean, I haven't done all the side mission stuff.
Oh, I see.
But I think it deleted it, so I guess I'm never doing it again.
Oh.
But I played through the whole story, and I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm happy with myself.
Okay.
Fun game. I don't know. The story is fun. The characters are good. I haven't
Except-
played any of the old God of War games actually.
I think Kratos' character was slightly stronger in that one. In the
In this
older ones, not this one.
Oh. Why is that?
Cause I don't know, making him a dad kind of like I don't he is it's complicated really.
I enjoyed his character in this. He and what was the son's name again?
Atreus.
Atreus were a lot of fun to watch their banter.
Where Atreus
Grow as a
all
character.
Atreus does all the talking and then Kratos just grunts in approval or disapproval.
That is, I guess that's Kratos. I guess I never played the game, so I don't know. So I can't give much of an opinion. But I enjoyed it. Gameplay's fun.
Yeah.
Can't be complaining. I don't know. Is it kind of like? Have you ever watched a Devil May Cry?
No, I have not watched a Devil.
I did some of 4. I don't remember if they had RPG elements or not, though.
I know I did watch the one where he's like, I should have been the one to fill your heart with light.
Oh, that was the remake, wasn't it?
Yes.
Good line read.
Yes. Lights! Oh, I had...
Well, one of the big things about God of War, the originals, was boss fights, wasn't it?
I cannot remember.
But I really enjoyed the first fight between you and, what's his name?
Baldur.
I forgot his name. Baldur. I really liked that first fight. You could really feel the power and everything.
Yeah, it's
That
very...
was fun. I think that was my favorite fight, ironically, of the whole game. It
Very
was felt
cinematic.
very cinematic and everything. So, Yeah. So Jonathan, what have you been playing? Kind of go
Well,
back and forth a little bit.
okay. Well, I played this new sci-fi visual novel game called Heaven Will Be Mine by
Yeah, I
Worst
saw you
Girl Games.
were playing that a lot. Every time I see you on there,
Yeah,
you're playing that game.
I was sort of like binging through the story. Whenever I get a new game, I just kind of like try and finish it as fast as I can.
And you said it was a visual novel.
It is a visual novel, yes.
What's it about?
Well, it's about it's in a like future or like in a alternate universe where humans have colonized space. Like it's like 1958 or like during the years of the Cold War. There's three factions, and you play as characters from these three factions, and you sort of decide the fate of the space program of planet Earth. And so, as you play as each character, you have to like decide if you want to stay loyal with your current faction or if you want to betray your faction in favor of the other character's faction.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's actually what I'm drawing right now is some fan art for this game.
Wow, sounds interesting. I haven't played a visual novel in a while.
We should.
If
We
I've ever
should.
played one.
We should stream a visual novel. But anyways, what else is there? It's kind of like a mix between Gundam and Gundam and kind of like I don't know what else to equate it to. It has all of like the political aspects of like those mecha anime, as well as it has more of like an atmosphere of like. It's very hard to describe. It's very eclectic, but I like it a lot. It's also it's like it's got a lot of space lesbians in it, so that's pretty cool.
Well, sign me up. You've convinced me.
Oh, I have you?
I don't know about that.
Anyways, there's like a lot of cool world building happening. I like all of the characters a lot, and it's really funny at times too, and it's like made me realize like how emotive, like how like why people still think about space and like the potential it has. Because I think that the space program should be like dismantled because we don't even know what's happening under our oceans, which I know is not the greatest take to or the greatest stance to have, but I don't know. Playing this game sort of made me realize like why people are still looking towards space, and I don't know. I think it's really cool. It's really thought provoking, and you know it's got really great aesthetics. Mia Schwartz is the artist, and she both creators were known for making a game called We Know the Devil, which is also a visual novel that I really enjoy. And they do really good job. Once again, AVB as writer and Mia Schwartz as the artist, and we've also got the musical talents of Alec Lambert, and they makes like such good soundtracks. It's like very immersive. It makes me feel like I'm actually in space.
Wow, it sounds like a very interesting game. And how much does that game go for?
It was I think the launch bonus is gone, so it's going for about $15 on Steam.
Well, cool. If you can, make sure to check that out.
Yes.
So next up on the list, I've been playing Far Cry 3 Remastered. It's been so long since I played Far Cry 3, the original, I can't really tell the difference. At least for me personally, but I really enjoyed replaying through it. You know, it made me realize how much I enjoyed it, how much I didn't like Far Cry 5 when I played it, or at least the story was kind of iffy.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen anything of either Far Cry 5?
I've seen some gameplay of Far Cry 5, but I haven't like finished the entire story mode and see how it ends.
Yeah, because it's kind of like about a religious cult.
Yeah.
You go to, where was it? Montana or something.
Idaho.
Is it Idaho? I don't
I don't
think
know.
it's Idaho. It's out somewhere in nature, basically. And it's just not as interesting, I feel like, as the jungle. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played Far Cry 5, but playing Far Cry 3 just made me realize how much, yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know, but yeah, I enjoyed Far Cry 3. You know, the villains are fun, I guess. Well, Voss is fun. The last boss is not interesting at all. I don't know why they didn't make Voss the overall boss, but
Hmm.
I just decided not to do that. But I don't know. I enjoyed it more than Far Cry 5.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's what I've been playing.
Did you run into any kooky encounters?
Kooky encounters on which one? Far Cry 3?
Yeah.
Kooky encounters? What do you mean?
I don't
Like
know.
something random?
Yeah, it's fun at random things that enhance the gameplay experience.
That game doesn't have anything random.
Oh, huh.
You have to do everything, basically. It's not like Skyrim where random things can happen.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Red Dead Redemption or anything like that.
Right, right, right.
When does Red Dead Redemption 2 come out?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
Somewhere around there. I'm excited about it, though.
I'm excited
Anyways, so, Jonathan, other than that, what else have you been playing?
I've been playing, I recently replayed this game called All Our Asias. And it's, also an indie game that, it came out quite a while ago. But, it's for PC as well, made by, it's free. It can be free. But it's by Sean Han Tunny. And he's the co-creator of Anodyne and Even the Ocean, if you've heard of those games. So, sort of like his other games, he utilizes like lo-fi graphics, sort of like PlayStation 1 era graphics, and it's a very interesting experience. And with a great soundtrack as well. You play as this Japanese American guy named Yuito, and you get the news that your father is dying. So this is also in an alternate universe where we've made technology that people can go inside of each other's minds and like view their memories. So he goes in to like figure out why like his dad left his mom and like and try to resolve some of the family drama surrounding that. But then he sort of gets dragged into like the depths of his mind, and it's like fiction and reality sort of blur together, and it sort of just talks about what it means to be Asian and what that label means, or what it means to some people, and it was a very interesting experience.
And that's also a visual novel.
It's kind of visual novel-y, kind of more adventure game. It's more in that line, but it's more linear. Yeah, it is more linear, so I guess I would classify it as like a kinetic visual novel.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. And,
Well,
I highly recommend it. If you can, you should definitely also support it. Even though it is free, you should support it by buying the art book and the soundtrack for $4.99.
well then, that sounds very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to move on to a new segment. I want to try this out. I might need your help, Jonathan.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay, so basically how the segment's gonna go is I'm gonna review a random game. I'm gonna pull off of, I don't know, the internet or something. And Jonathan, I'm gonna need you to tell me how close I am after I'm done with it. So what the game is actually.
Okay, so like I look up random reviews, right? Or just like
Just now you just look up a normal review. You're gonna tell me how close I was to the gameplay, or you just look at what the game is on Steam or something.
Gotcha.
Just tell me how close I am. All right, so let's spin the wheel. Find out what we're gonna end up with. What? Oh, that was weird. Let's get rid of free games. Let's just do games that cost money. God damn it. Well, I don't want software.
Well,
Or how do you choose that out? Software. I can't review that.
or can you?
Can you? That's too obvious. Man, I really just need Let's just do free games. Screw it. Do it all. Alright, I'm going to review a game called Ragnarok Advent of Two Valkyrie, or also known as Ragnarok Online 2. Alright. We ready, Jonathan? Just look it up on Steam.
Yeah,
You closed Steam, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm looking. Hang on. I think I got it.
You ready? Well, you don't have to say anything till after I'm done.
Okay.
Alright, so Ragnarok Advent of Valkyrie 2 is an online game starring a girl known as Valerie, who is a Valkyrie, which is going around hunting all these. I don't even know. A Valkyrie, I guess, is that mythology?
Yes, it is
But
mythology.
she's okay. She's a pirate Valkyrie who goes on her ship, go around hunting mythology creatures on other ships, and the gameplay is sort of like an overhead twin stick shooter slash melee kind of game. You're going around, she's killing all these mythological creatures. She's traveling to different islands, getting treasures. I don't even know necessarily what a Valkyrie fully is. You can fly around, right?
Yes.
She's pulling her wings out. She's flying around, slashing these enemies. You can collect different types of treasures, weapons, and stuff like that. It's really interesting, you know. And her character is really deep, and you can talk to people. You know, you can play co-op, which is kind of cool. You for a different variety of Valkyries to choose from. You know, you can customize her hair and stuff like that. It's very interesting. There's no, character customization, but you can design her clothes and stuff like that. You can customize her boat, when you travel around overhead. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the multiplayer.
I know, the multiplayer. You're not supposed to tell me.
Sorry.
It's random. I already said co-op, though. That's why it's called Valkyrie 2 Online, also. And then, of course, the game must take place during Ragnarok. So the world's ending around her while she's also swinging her knife around, cutting enemies up. With her friends. I don't know. I'm not very good at reviewing games, anyways.
Oh, what's your ranking for it?
My ranking. I'm gonna give it a good old 7.5 out of 10. The gameplay is fine, characters are interesting. Go play it. It's free to play. Now we're gonna move on to Jonathan's corner.
Yeah. So, I made this little fan art for Heaven Will Be Mine. I drew Saturn and her ship, the String of Pearls, and also put the Celestial Mechanics logo on it. That's the faction she's a part of. She's the first character that I played as, and she's very spunky. She doesn't play by the rules, and I really like that about her, and she's really funny too. And her ship self, the String of Pearls. I like its cat-like design. It's very different from what I've seen of like other mecha. It's a lot more organic, I guess, in design. What's cool about it though is it's got like this poison that it can seep out, and it can like corrode other mechs' metal, and it's kind of like biochemical poison for mechas. And I also wanted to show off some art that I didn't get to show off in the last episode, because Jordan didn't see the folder that I listed it in.
More like didn't put it in there, so there wasn't anything. Sly.
Okay, well. The joke does not translate well over the internet. Okay, so now that I've put the folder in a place where Jordan can see it, I'm gonna show this one. This one. Oh, and I like this one too. And this one. And then also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the art of Mia Schwartz, the artist who is in charge of the Heaven Will Be Mine. And so,
Is she the gameplay artist?
yeah, she's the gameplay
Whatever it's
artist, the main art lead.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Sounds
I like really enjoy all of her. I mean, she doesn't post that much art online, but I guess it's just because she was working on the game a lot. But it's she's always just like has really interesting mark making and line art. It's very simplified, almost like a sketch, but she polishes it just enough so that like the emotion of a sketch is still there, but it isn't like tied down to just like really thick line art. It always feels very like lo-fi to me, and it's like she's like how she portrays characters is very tender, and I really like her I like her manifesto that she wrote. She sort of like wrote this advice in her sketchbook or her journal, and she just shared it with everyone. And it was just rules about making art, and one of her top rules was actually like draw every day or don't draw every day, but it's more important that you retain an emotional the emotional connection you have with art rather than like trying to perfect skill and whatever, because it's more important to get the feeling of it drawing across rather than like the technique that you use to portray it. Like say if you can convey the same emotion with a stick figure than like a fully realized portrait of a person, then the stick figure might work just as well. And then she also mentions one of her rules is just is to become a furry. And I really
Furries. I don't mind furries.
yeah, I don't mind them either. But she says that just because they honestly have more fun because they don't really care about other people's thoughts in them. They literally parade around in like colorful costumes. So having that mentality would really help in your artwork and just in like life in general, I think.
Yeah, you should have that kind of form, Jonathan.
I mean, I already have a fursona, so
Persona. I wasn't saying to be a furry. I was just saying to have the not care about it what anybody thinks.
oh yeah, I mean that would be nice too.
But we can't all do that. I wish I felt like that. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I wish I felt like that too.
Well, is that your corner, Jonathan? It was
Hmm.
a good corner.
Yeah, thanks. It's taken a long time to get here, but finally I
Wow.
have a good corner that's approved by Jordan, and hopefully it'll be edited well.
It wasn't that bad edited last time.
I know, but
I put in all your angles. What are you talking about?
I know you put in my angles, but you didn't like put it on the big screen.
Big screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
want
mean-
to.
well-
I want to absorb your screen
'Cause
and
the thing
have
was,
the corner become the.
Anyways, let's not get into this right now. Anyways, that was the podcast episode 3, episode trace.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, our intro and hopefully our outro music is by Pop Spirit, a music label made by Nick Clay and Tim Lindsay. You can check out more of their music on popspirit.net.
That's right. And next time, hopefully, I'll get my review thing better.
Yeah, and if you have any comments, any questions that you want to send to the show and you want us to talk about, or any topics, send them to us at drawn2gamescast@gmail.com or add us on Twitter. The show's official Twitter is drawn2game, singular game, cast. So drawn2gamecast.
Yeah, we got a couple Twitter panhandles, both of us at least.
Yeah, and I'm
And the
at
main Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm at Jonathan Howye, and Jordan is at Jordan Simpkins1.
Yeah, I really need to get a different Twitter handle.
Yeah.
This is
You
kind
gotta.
of weird. But you can't change your Twitter handle, can you?
You can change your Twitter handle.
I didn't know that. I'll have to
You
check that out and change it then.
Yeah, you gotta rebrand. You gotta make everything
Rebrand
consistent.
myself for the
Rebrand.
podcast. For the podcast. Anyways, that was the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thanks
And
to
we
our
will.
Thanks to our not
Not
sponsor.
yeah. Hashtag not sponsored Bland Soda for sponsoring us.
And we'll see y'all later.
Bye bye.
Bye.